Hello, amazing teachers. My name is Molly Kennedy. I'm a former teacher of 11 years, taught K to 12, also coached, and after losing my job twice with the budget cuts, I transitioned into becoming a youth speaker and author. And I travel across the US and Canada teaching students to be resilient and resourceful. And I work with teachers also for professional development. And I just wanted to take this moment right now, and I normally don't say what the date is when I'm doing a video like this because you want it to last online, but with things happening so quickly, I am going to share this because I think it's pertinent for the times that we're in. So it's March 16th, early evening on the East Coast, and I want to take this time as schools are closing for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. In my area it's 5 weeks, 4 classes, 1 spring break. I want to take a moment as we're all in this hectic place to say a couple of things to you. First, thank you. Thank you for loving your kids, for nurturing them, for letting them know that they matter, and of course for teaching them the academic piece. But thank you for loving them and giving your heart. Having been in the trenches, it is not always easy. I know teachers take a lot of flack, like, oh, you get the summers off. And you're like, dude, really? We know better than that. And, at this time, we're in uncharted waters. I reached out to a lot of my friends. A lot of my friends are teachers and principals and superintendents. And I said, what's the vibe right now? How is everyone feeling? And they're just like, there's so many unknowns. There's so much uncertainty. We don't know what the expectations are. There's no rubric for this. I don't know about you, but when I went back to teacher school, they didn't say, hey, in case of a global pandemic. And I hope you're getting the humor, we have to have some levity here too, this is all new. So I know you're going to put a lot of pressure on yourself to make sure that those kids who are home, and look, some of them have great homes to be in. We certainly know plenty of them don't, and this is not a vacation for them. And we know your heart, you're going to want to make sure they're okay and love them, and you'll do the best you can with the curriculum, with emails, Google Classroom, the read aloud. You'll do your best. And all I encourage you to do is just keep doing that. Just keep doing your best. Because, look, I travel a lot, and every time I hear put the oxygen mask on you first, I often think of parents and teachers. This is a time for you also, because you have family. Maybe you're a parent. Maybe you're not, but especially if you have family to take care of, you have to put the oxygen mask on you first. You deserve that because you matter. So in this time of newness, please take care of you, because only when the oxygen mask is on you, or your tank is full, whatever analogy you want to use, then you can show up and give your best to your family first, and then certainly to your kids. And as a teacher, we know when I say your kids, your students. Remember to take some time for yourself to breathe. Get some movement in your day, some exercise, fresh air. We're still allowed to do that at this point. I hope we still can. Some mindfulness, whatever you need to do to take care of your physical health, emotional, social health, taking care of your mindset, because all that helps your immune system stay strong. And you're a giver. You're a giver. You service. Be sure to take care of you as well. Another thing too, as I was reaching out to my educator friends today, one of the things they kept saying is, I just want to make sure that I keep letting my kids know that I miss them, that I love them, that they matter, And that's a really big, important piece of this. Because look, I don't know what the online thing is going to be like, your curriculum in your particular school. But what I know is there's going to be some patience. There's going to be some grace for however this is going to turn out. And academics are one thing, and I get it. I was a teacher. I get it. What if we look at it also from the perspective of what a great opportunity this is for the social and emotional learning piece? Look, social, emotional, that mental health piece, we know we've been doing more of that in our schools. That's a when it comes to the foundation of learning, we need that first. And if you've been teaching long enough, like more than a year, maybe even less than that, you know that that's the critical piece. The kids have to know that they're loved, that they matter, they're nurtured, that there's a safe space, and then they can do the math and the geography and the Spanish and the health and all those things. But they're in an environment now where we can't control that 7 or 8 hours a day. But what we can control, and this is a big piece, we have to control what we can control. We can control the messaging that we share with them virtually. We can control that we're letting them know they are loved, that they are cared for, that they matter, because they might be in an unsafe environment at home or just not a great one. And I'm not saying it's your job virtually to save everyone. I don't think that's realistic, but I do know that every little bit of love you put out via email, Google Classroom, Zoom, however you're doing it, the read alouds, however that looks for you and your kids, they're going to feel that love. They're going to know that they're missed. They're going to know that they're loved. And they're going to know that they're important. And I get choked up from the educator standpoint too, because I was the kid in a rough home, and I was a teacher who really loved those kids from rough places, and of course kids from beautiful homes too. But this is my teacher heart speaking to your teacher heart. If the one thing you do during these couple of weeks is you show those kids that they matter and that they are seen and that you love them and they're important, you've done more than enough. From one educator to another, you are the everyday heroes, and I hope this shows the world that. Please keep showing up. Please keep doing what you do. Put that oxygen mask on you first, and keep doing what you do, because it matters. And you matter. Take care. Be well. Peace.